Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here today and happy holidays or happy new year depending on when you're watching this. So today we're going to have short and nice figure card, and today's reading is about New Year's Eve resolution. So this could be anything about from what we are manifesting or what we are wanting or the possibilities that we are attracting. So the first pile, this is pile number 1. And this is the card of the 9 of Paws, the same as the 9 of Pentacles. And because the back of the deck, the card with stars is a little bit blue purplish, then you can choose between also the gemstone, Lápiz Lazuli. So that's pile 1. So pile 2 is the card of the Hermit. And back of the deck, this is light green, the Muse. And you can also choose between the gemstone, Chrysoprase. Then we have pile number 3. This is the King of Wands, and this is the old tarot. And you can choose between this old gemstone. So with that being said, let's get started. Hello and welcome beautiful pile number 1. So if you selected the gemstone, Lápiz Lazuli, and you selected the cat with tarot and the 9 of Paws, so the 9 of Pentacles, this is your reading. So what is interesting for the first card is, by choosing the Lápiz Lazuli, this could be everything from that you are expanding your third eye chakra, but it could also be about money, because the 9 of Paws is the same as the 9 of Pentacles. So this New Year's resolution, it seems like you are attracting money or wealth. This could be everything from you getting a higher increase in salary, and that you're taking an extra job. Kind of a side hustle that gives you a lot of happiness, and also being like more independent. And the reason why is because we can see the cat is kind of looking at this type of mushroom that also stands for growth and expansion, and you can see all these stars, and there's actually, they're hanging here 6 stars, so there's also some balance, like give and take. So getting kind of, maybe you are also letting go of a little bit of like mentality when it comes to money, or maybe you're stopped thinking that money is difficult or that you work hard for money. So I'm getting the energy of that you are kind of attracting more money easily, kind of in a more free spirit mindset, like positivity. So let's say I'm gonna take the card with tarot and let's see what more messages. And as I mentioned at the beginning, it's just a short one to have a little bit of positive energy that is coming in New Year's resolution. Let's see what are the cards that came here at once. We have first the Ace of Whiskers. This is the same as the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Chief Cat. This is the same as the Emperor card, so another Major Arcana. Then we have the Apprentice of Claws, same as this Page of Swords. So this is quite interesting because, first of all, this is I'm getting the energy that you are becoming more happy. I mentioned that you're being more like light-hearted, like free spirit, like, yes, I want money, I'm gonna attract money, I'm gonna, you know, have the positive mindset. Like when 2026, like we're starting there, because we're starting actually with the zodiac sign of Capricorn, and Pentacles is also a sign about, you know, working for money, like the planet Saturn that has to do also with Pentacles and again money. So you're starting with this beautiful positive mindset, and knowing, you have this inner knowing that you know you are going to or otherwise increase money, kind of, you know, if you have like for instance, let's say that you have an office job, just to put an example, that you're going to have a higher position, or that you're going to increase your salary. But there's another thing, because it could be also that you're starting as a hobby or a side hustle that's going to also give you a lot of money and a lot of happiness, because we can see that the thing that you're working for to attract this money is not only that you are being, you know, positive mindset, but you actually, it's kind of, you visualize it and then it comes. And I'm getting that this could happen quite quickly between January and March, because we have the Emperor, and this is actually the sign of Aries, that is from March to April. And this is also being kind, it could be a leader position to attract more money, but also I'm getting that you don't see money as an enemy, you see money as a friend. Like, of course I'm gonna get that money. Yes, I'm visualizing this. Yes, I can achieve that. Yes, I can buy this, you know, you kind of have like playing a little bit with it. And again, with the Apprentice of Close, this has also to do with the swords energies such as Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius again. There's a lot of January energy, because in January we have both Capricorn and Aquarius season. And as we can see here, there's like a book, and then we have, you know, like the spider web, and there's a feather, some herbs, and also potion. And this kind of, you've been the magician, even though this is not the magician card, but you've been the magician in your life. I'm getting also that you are manifesting easier, and also that you are speaking like nicer to yourself, like more encouraging words, supportive words. I'm going to take 3 more cards of the same deck to see what more messages coming up for the New Year's resolution. This for beautiful pile 1. Thank you for being here, and I hope you're doing great, and also the people that you care about. 9 lives. So this is the Death card, and there's nothing to be afraid about. This is a Scorpio card also, so it's a big transformation. And as I mentioned, like before, maybe you saw money as an enemy or something that was bad. Maybe you were raised that way, but because we can see like this small little ghost. But I'm getting with this Scorpio transformation energy, Pluto energy, and also we have Mars, both in Scorpio and Aries. You are not afraid of taking action for what you want, and not afraid of speaking your truth of what you want regarding money, because this what I'm getting the most of the energy here. But this is also a rebirth. Kind of, you're going to change so much that it's going to be so much easier for you to not only manifest but attract money. Then we have the 5 of Claws, and this is the same as the 5 of Swords. But what is interesting here is, even though this is the 5 of Swords, and normally it's a card about overthinking or self-sabotage a little bit, as we can see, there's also kind of a ghost, and here is like the 6 of Wands, so this is victory. So I'm getting again, and those 2 cards are a little bit similar here, that there's a big transformation. Kind of, you're letting things in the past, like ghost, the things that didn't work for you, the things maybe you didn't believe or you were taught, raised, you know, and you're attracting victory, you're attracting all this money and abundance, growth, expansion. Maybe for some of you, actually, you're attracting a new type of house or home that you wanted. And the next card we have is the Six of Claws. There's a lot of air energy, like I mentioned before. Libra, Aquarius again, that we have in January, and Gemini. But this is about moving to better times ahead, you know, calmer waters. This is quite interesting because it's just a confirmation that you are on the right path. You can see it's shining, you can see the horizon, almost like you can see the gold, like the treasure in front of you. So this is really, really interesting actually. And just checking one thing here, let's see, be sure that I check that. Let's see. So there's a lighter times ahead, but it's kind of, you have this inner knowing. And another thing, we have the rune here, the R rune. This is actually the Raido, the humpback whale. And the humpback whale has also to do about journey and the right path, like I mentioned, but it also has to do about taking action. So things are in movement for you, and all of things starting in January to, you know, to Aries season. So you're confident also, and you're trusting more the universe. So this is quite beautiful actually. So I'm going to finish your reading for today, beautiful pile 1, with an oracle rune card. So the Witch Familiar Runic Oracle. And let's see what is the last message for today, beautiful pile 1. Let's see here. So we have the Fehu, and this is the square. So again, the Fehu and the square is about, you know, autumn-winter season. Kind of also, so you can see, the square is also about manifestation and success. You're reaching for kind of the knot, the special knot that maybe was put away, like, you know, in hibernation. You're grabbed and you have it so close, you're achieving your goals, and as we saw here, there's also victory coming in. So this is, you know, the New Year's Eve resolution for you, the energy, and I hope to like it, and please let me know in the comments if it resonated. Thanks for watching, like, subscribing, and see you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, beautiful pile 2. If you selected this gemstone, the Chrysoprase, and also the card of the Hermit, this is your reading. It could also be that you are Virgo, you know, pile 2, that you maybe are Virgo, have strong placements in your chart. But what I'm seeing actually is two things with this card. First, I'm saying that the New Year's resolution for you, you want to socialize more, you want to connect with people, you want to maybe start anew. It could be everything from, you know, being a part of a book club, be in a training program with other people. You're stepping out of this hermit mode that I'm getting is been for a long, long while. So I'm getting one of the New Year's resolution for you is actually to get out and about there, to meet other people that are on your alignment and has the same interest as you do. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for you. The Muse Tarot. Beautiful pile 2, thank you for being here, and I hope you're doing great, and also the people that you care about too. Let's see, so what more can we know about the New Year's solution? Well, the first card is the Fool. This is very nice. Very nice. We have the Queen of Voices, is the same as the Queen of Swords, and this is just the energy, no the gender. And we have the Four Emotions, same as the Four of Cups. So again, with the Fool card, this is also about starting something new. Literally, it could be from January, because when a new year starts, normally it's in January. It depends on the culture. Sometimes it's also in February, but for most, you know, for Western astrology, it's like January. So getting that something starts in the small in January. But the Fool also reminds me about the Aries card, so March, April may also be significant. So I'm getting that you're starting to take a leap of faith in different things. You're starting to not only get more like public contacting people. It could also be that you are contacting maybe some friends, good friends that you didn't have contact for some time. With the Queen of Swords, and this is just the energy, not the gender, this also could be Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. And again, Aquarius is the end of January. So I'm getting that you're not frightened to talk to other people. You're not frightened to communicate with other people. We see a lot of birds, so there's a lot of communication coming in for you, and communication that you're initiating, which is quite interesting. And again, with the 4 emotions, it's the same as the 4 of Cups. You can see there's other people entering your life that has positive interest for you. For some of you, they may come in unexpected ways, because the 4 of Cups is not always we see how it's coming or when it's coming, but it's something that's starting in January. And I'm getting also there may be some invitations to participate in different type of gigs or arrangements, but you're not going to be frightened. I'm getting that you're getting more confident, and you're going to trust yourself and your instinct also. So I'm going to take 3 more cards from the same deck. See, coming out. Wow. We have the 7 of Pentacles, because it's the 7 of materials. 6 of Inspiration, the 6 of Wands, this is nice. And the 6 of Materials, 6 of Pentacles, very good. On the back of the deck, the Knight of Emotions is the same as the Knight of Cups. So, with the 7 of Pentacles, I'm getting that this has been a long journey for you to start to open yourself again. This could be for things that happen with people, external factors, maybe things you experience, toxic people, or things that people that drained you or didn't support you. So it's been a long journey, but I'm getting that you are getting there, and it's starting small from January. With the 6 of Inspiration, it's victory. So you're attracting a lot of people. There's a lot of balance. As we can see, there's some cycle, and you have the star here in this 6 of Wands, meaning that you're winning in this. You're getting your award for being patient, and for maybe withdrawing or detaching your energy kind of from the world to gain a new perspective, or to know more your worth. It may also be that you're seeing 666, which is a number that has to do also with balance, healing, better times, and love also. And with the 6 of Materials, again, you're attracting like-minded people. We can see these 2 persons are quite similar, and they're happy. For some of you, maybe you're also going to attend to some type of gartering or rose club, flower club, something like that. But it's going to be very balanced and very, give and take. And you can see with the roses, the flowers, this is beautiful. You're also going to see the love in people with the Knight of Cups, meaning that because of everything that you learn and also that you've been working through, you're going to see easier how people are, but also you're going to see that it was the right thing to do, to detach or be in hermit mode and kind of hibernating, and then going out when it was the right time for you to connect with new people. I'm getting this is a win-win situation. So I'm going to end your reading with a rune card with the Witch Familiar Runic Oracle. So for beautiful part 2, what more can we know for today? And a New Year's resolution. Nice, we have the Tivas here, and the Tivas, this is also a rune, as we can see, that is of course the bird, but is also, we can see that it's holding a sword, and this has also to do with communication again. So I'm getting also that you're communicating more, but also that you are communicating. It's easier for you to communicate with people, also to put your boundaries when it's needed. And this is also the T-was, this is also the eagle. That has also a lot of overview, but it has also to do with kind of gaining an overview, and it's also again about victory, like I mentioned with the Six of Wands. This is victory for you, this is a win-win situation, and there's also about scales being balanced. And I also want to mention with the green, the Chrysoprase, the stone, gemstone that you chose here, that's also to do with your heart chakra, opening your heart chakra, general to people, opening and not being so frightened, kind of putting your wall down a little bit, and easier for you to see the situation and follow your instincts. And also again, like I mentioned, to opening to love in general. So this was your reading today for New Year's resolution. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, and see you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, beautiful pile 3. If you selected the gemstone, the owl over here, and you also chosen the old tarot, this is your reading. So with the King of Wands here, this is a fiery energy such as Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. This may be something about the New Year's resolution that started already in December, and this is just the energy, no, not the gender, just the energy. And we can see here also there's some type of salamander. Kind of, I'm getting that you're getting control over your life again after a big transformation. So I'm going to take the old tarot and shuffle the cards and see what more can we know for the New Year's resolution for you. We have the Eight of Wands, so we're still in the same energy with this fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Beautiful. The Hermit, yes. Major Arcana. And the Six of Pentacles. There's been a lot of Six of Pentacles coming in for the collective. This is balance coming in, which is quite beautiful. With the Eight of Wands, this is communication. Things are moving fast for you. Again, you're taking action. You're taking action, control of your life to accomplish your dreams. I'm getting with the Hermit card, this is also Virgo, getting that you have been kind of maybe holding yourself back, or it could be also you felt it wasn't the right moment. Or things were stagnant, but here's a lot of fast momentum. There's also communication, this movement in general, meaning there's a lot of opportunities coming in for you. There's also money, because with the Six of Pentacles I see a lot of balance, but I also see a lot of money coming in for you. You're stepping up in your crown where you're supposed to be. You had the big transformation during this Hermit period, and things are moving in fast. Like I mentioned, it could be something that started in Sagittarius season, but again with the Pentacles, it could also be Capricorn. That's January again. So I'm going to shuffle 3 more cards and let's see what more can we know for you, beautiful pile 3. Thank you for being here and hope you're doing great, and also the people you care about. The Ten of Cups, beautiful. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A lot of things going on. And the Magician, yes, you're taking control of your life. You have all the tools. You have the sword, you have the cup, you have the pentacle, you have the wand. You can make dreams come true, and this is what is happening. And again, the Magician is the energy about starting the new year with a positive mindset, and also knowing that you can accomplish anything you want. With the Ten of Cups, this is a card about ultimate happiness. It's one of the most happiest cards in the world. I'm getting out also you're getting control of your life, but there's a lot of things going on. So you have actually love coming in. There's a positive possibility for a big, solid, loving partnership coming in. Maybe from Pisces season, February to March. We have also money, like I mentioned, that is coming in quite quickly. And we have also here with the energy of both the Queen of Swords, such as Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. You're speaking your truth. For some of you, there's also a contract coming in. This could be a contract about moving in with a person. This could be also a contract about your leading like a company, or you're starting your own company. I'm getting that together with the Queen of Pentacles. This is just the energy, and this Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus is the energy of you are approaching what you want in life, also money-wise set, wealth set. You're going for what you want. You're achieving a lot of beautiful things. I'm getting some of the things may come actually nearly at once. So it's really, really beautiful. I'm going to end this reading with a rune card with the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. And let's see what is the message for today. We had radio, and this is also the whale. This is about transformation again, but it's also about emotions. I mentioned that love is coming in, but it's also following your spirit, and this is about intuition, and this is knowing your worth. You're achieving a higher level in several areas of your life. This is so beautiful. So this... Hello again, beautiful pile 3. I apologize, I needed to recharge the battery because it was getting too cold. So I'm getting also one of the things is that you're getting warmer, meaning more positive. There's gonna be like more sunshine that you're experiencing. And I mentioned again that there's a lot of fairy energy also. And with this rider humpback whale that I mentioned, there is also actually a confirmation of what we spoke about earlier, because it's about taking action, and it's also about movement with the 8 of Wands that we had here, and the right path. And there's also the moon, you know, the cycles, and the tide of the seas. So meaning that you are attracting a lot of things because you're taking control of your life. Between Sagittarius and Aries season may be quite significant. I'm getting that Aries season is very significant for a lot of people, because there's the end of many planets that go retrograde then in February, March, and there will also be kind of the end of, we're going to have 2 eclipses. So there's kind of the energies balancing also. But first of all, I'm getting also that you're starting a new cycle in your life. You decided to take control of your life. So there's going to be more action. You're going to take inspired action yourself and go for what you want. You're going to grab the possibilities with both hands is what I'm getting. So like I mentioned, this love opportunities, there's a lot of opportunities with the 8 of Wands, a lot of communication, a lot of invitations, attending to different type of everything. It could be, you know, parties, it could be also conferences, a lot of things. And also being in tune with yourself and kind of being in your emotions, speaking your truth. For some of you, maybe you're also going to be a public speaker about something very important, that you're going to also make that people bond together, mend together, they come together. And also again, with this independent energy, that you're going to attract also, like I mentioned, money, wealth. It could be a higher position in work. But also there's kind of, you're changing almost like 360 degrees. There's so beautiful cards, balance, and like I mentioned, money. You have love. You're also taking kind of better care of yourself after being in this hermit mode and working with your shadow self and kind of deciding what to do and going for it. I'm also getting that this is a side note that 2026 may be a quite significant year for you, that you may look back and wow, I accomplished that, because, you know, I went for it, I took inspired action. So I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for like, subscribing, commenting, and see you next time. Peace and love.